Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to Nana's Hidden Apron. Welcome to our home. Today we're going to make a no-bake cookie. It's a fun cookie to make. If you want to let your little ones help out, this might be something that would keep them occupied. Or not. It just kind of depends. It can get kind of messy. But let's get started. Okay, the first thing you need is a package of Oreos. And that's what I have here. You can use any kind of cookie you want. It can be the off-brand if you want it to be. But we're going to take, this is the gluten-free Oreos. I've got them lined out on my baking pan, covered in parchment paper. And we're also going to use some Wilton candy melts. I'm using the vanilla ones. Well, bright white is what it's called. And I'm going to melt those in my microwave for about 30 seconds. Give it a stir, and then do it for another 30 seconds. Okay, now be careful. Of course, your dish will be hot. So once you get those melted, give them a good stir. Give them a good stir or whisk, whatever you want to use. Now, we're going to take each one of these. I'm melting this a little bit at a time, by the way, this bag full. But we're going to take each one of these cookies, and we're going to dip them 3/4 of it in the white candy melts. And then we're going to lay it down there, and we're going to let those set up. It would probably help if I turn that around here so you all can see what I'm doing, wouldn't it? Sorry. I'm just swishing it around. You don't have to be all over the back. Just make sure you cover your front half at least 3/4 of the way. And then of course if your candy melts start to set up on you, then you'll want to pop it back in your microwave. And you can also use almond bark instead of the candy melts. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish all of these up, and then I'm going to clean our dish, and then we're going to do something else. So let me get all of these done, and then I'll be right back once they get set. Okay, I did set these in the refrigerator so that they would go ahead and set up. There we go. Now, next thing we're going to do, same thing we did with the white, or that we're going to do with the red, except I'm just going to dip the top part of it in. Just make sure you can get some on the sides. We're going to set it right back on there. Dip your top half, cover the rest of the cookie that hasn't been covered with your white. And it's okay if you've got just a little bit left, little gap there. We don't have to worry about that. We don't want to get the red all over the white though, like I just did that one. I'm going to be really careful. And then after we get these dipped, we're going to put these back in the refrigerator so that it'll go ahead and set up. This is going to be the best no-bake cookies you've ever had, I do believe. Not the no-bake you thought it was, right? what is it they say? Not your mama's. It's your nana's. That's whose it is. It's your nana's no-bake cookies. But I do think that we might go ahead and put our little pom-pom on the hat. And just use the melted chocolate candy melt to hold it on. And what you do is this is sixlets. I love to use the sixlets for it. And you just put it right there before your candy melt sets up. Now I had one of the cookies break on me earlier, and I used the candy melt to glue it back. I think it did okay. I hope it did. And you'll see Tom's hands in there. He's helping me get these done before the red starts to set up. And I'm getting it all over the place again. To them all over on the, all on the right side of your hat. You can do it on the left side if you want to. I like to put mine on the right side. Okay, now I'm gonna have to melt some more of the red candy melts. And while I'm doing that, Tom's gonna continue. I don't need a whole lot of them, just a few, so I'm just gonna do like a 30-second melt on that. Give you my hand. We bought the multicolored Christmas candy melts. You want to make sure and get them up far enough though that you can get your fur across there for your hat. But and then we separated them all out is what we did. Shut up, that was hot. Alright. Get it stirred up. Keep you a cloth close by because I'm telling you, if you're anything like me, you're going to make a mess. You don't want this to stain your countertops. Yeah, this is the one that broke on me, the Oreo. I thought I had all of them out that were broken, but I must have got them mixed up. Y'all know whenever you have a broken Oreo and you're trying to make a little special treat, you just pop that joker in your mouth instead of using it. Now the what Tom is doing there, that's what you want the grandchildren to help you with. Or your children.
Or your husband or your wife or...
Yeah. Whoever just likes to help hang out in the kitchen with you. But you definitely don't want them handling these hot candy melts. Or the dish or that dish that they're in. Now, I'm going to try to put just a little bit on there. I didn't get quite as much as I wanted on it. Alright. They're coming together. They're coming together really good. We're going to stick these back in the fridge. Let them cool down completely. Then we're going to finish these up. And I'm telling you, they're so cute. You're going to love it. Okay, we've got all of that set up. Now what I've got here is some decorating icing that I've stuck down in a bag. And we're just going to pipe it on I'm gonna stand up. Just across there like that. Across all the hats. Gives it that little furry look about it. And you can swirl it if you want to. However you want to do it. Just be sure and leave some room, because we're going to put eyes and noses. And then, of course, Santa has to have his beard, right? You can always use some, again, of the white almond bark to melt and put this on. If you do that, of course, you want to use one of the little plastic bottles to put your candy melts in. That little Wilton bottles. Okay, now next up are the eyes, and we're just going to use this icing to put the eyes on. And I think Tom's probably going to help me. I'm not sure. But if you'll open up the noses, we will go ahead and stick a nose on there so that you guys can see what this is going to look like when we're all finished. But this is the candy eyes that you get in your Wilton baking section at Walmart. Or pretty much anywhere. We're just going to put a little dab on the nose and stick it right there. Can you see how cute this is looking? Again, just dab on the nose. That is a red sixlet. Put it right there. And then, you know, you want to put a little frosting on there for Santa's beard. This is what we end up with. How cute is that? Isn't that just the cutest no-bake cookie? I'm sure your guests will love them. Now, we are going to go ahead and finish all these up, and then we'll be back with you. Okay, we're almost finished. Now we're putting holly and berries on. You can get all of this stuff at Walmart, guys. You don't have to order it. You don't have to, you know, if you have a Walmart, just go ahead and get you some of them. They are the cutest little cookies. They don't make a big mess either. So I like that they don't make a big mess. But the last thing we're going to do is put these holly leaves on here and a berry. You can put 2 holly leaves on. You know what I say. It's yours. Do it the way you want to do it. But I have to tell you, I'm excited to see our granddaughter's response to these. I would say our grandchildren, but Ollie, he's a little guy. He's probably wondering why this cookie be looking at him. I love my grandchildren, y'all. Sure do. And Tom has been a really big help here. I'm surprised he's not grabbing those holly berries and throwing them on there. Oh, look. There he goes. That's probably going to pop right out of there. That's why I started using my fingers. Our hands are clean. Goodness knows we've cleaned numerous times. So he's looking to see which ones needs the berry.
Yeah, and see where to put the berry.
Oh, yeah.
Because I wasn't really sure.
Just beside the holly leaf. But again, these are fun, and they're so cute when you get finished. And you don't have to do all this. This is just little extras that we had here already from, you know, cake decorating or cupcakes, stuff like that. That we wanted to. He keeps chasing those little berries everywhere. Uh-oh. See what happens? You laugh at somebody. You laugh at somebody. And it happens to you. I think he's just wanting me to lift that cookie up so he can eat it.
Still need some.
A few more berries.
Well, they're on the bottom of the container. That's why I can't find them.
Yeah. Now your decorator's icing, that cake decorating icing, it'll set up, it'll firm up, so you don't have to worry about that. But let me pull these back some because they are touching the paper and I don't want that. Did we get them all?
We got them all. Yay.
So that's the next thing. You always just want to look around and make sure you got them all. I think I might put 2 hollies on them. Holly leaves on them. I think.
Oh, no fair. They've got a front and a back.
They do, and I can't see it, so I'm just kind of faking it. I was hoping nobody noticed that. But yeah, if you're going for perfection, then probably to sort them out, flip them over. It don't take long to make these, y'all, and they're the perfect cookie for the holiday season, I think.
And they're not too terribly difficult to make. The fact that I'm helping without totally destroying everything is proof of that.
Don't let him fool y'all. He does good in the kitchen. Now, he used to be all thumbs, but he does good now. He's had some practice. Uh-oh, here's one that does not have a berry on it. Oh, look what I did.
I think it had one on it. It just kind of rolled off on its own.
Now, that is possible. There we go. Are we done? Would you just look at that?
I believe we are, my dear.
How cute is that, guys? There's our Santas. Santa Oreo cookies. You can make these into reindeer if you'd rather do a reindeer. You can take some pretzels and break them and stick them into your Oreo before you dip it. That would be really cute too. But there we go. That's it. Oreo Santa cookies. If you have not subscribed yet, I hope you will. Click that subscription button. Give me a thumbs up. Click the notification bell. That way you know every time we put new content on. That thumbs up lets YouTube know you like what we're doing. So you all take care. Merry Christmas. My helper. My elf.
Y'all have a Merry... I was like, elf. Okay.
There we go.
Y'all have a Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.